It's week 1 of the NFL, where division rivals will clash in the NFC South. It's the Panthers and the Saints, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday of 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week 1. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Play.
It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. Off we go on EA Sports. And he is stopped with past 25. The drive will begin there. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders. Now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Carr working out of the gun. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. He's got his man. That's Olave. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the
pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Back is Carr. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rocky rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But, Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves. They go, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. It's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Looking left side is tight end Tremble. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll motion over Thielen. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still second down.
On second down, Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Out of the shotgun, Young. To the left side, into the hands of Leggett. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Saints offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Carr. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Kamara. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. To Devian Clowney there in run support. They face second down and 7. They're going to go right back to Kamara. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Carr from the gun on third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top.
Still 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down. Young going to give it to Brooks. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Young. He keeps it himself. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His 1st NFL touchdown in his very 1st NFL game.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Panthers off to the early advantage. More from New Orleans after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44.
Carr now. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here's Lou Hedley now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. To throw is Young. It's to the right side and corralled by Thielen. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 85 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. Panthers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offensive veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Now Carr. To the left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Mario Davis there on the play. 2nd down and 8. Another try with Brooks. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Colin Saunders getting in there to make the tackle. 3rd and 5. The motion man is Johnson. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Here comes the screen to Brooks. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. So some of these 3rd and medium, 3rd and long situations, it's the perfect time. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the 1st down.
On the bootleg, it's Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Brooks. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Here's Young. Open receiver is Marshall. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. A 2nd down throw for Young. That one complete. It's Ian Thomas. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. Young to throw on 1st down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he will score. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Throw right side to Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Troy Hill. And the Panthers will have great field position right around midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Panthers offense and veteran wideout Adam Thielen set to take over once more. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. A throw left side, taken in by Thomas. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Young to throw. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. To the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The Pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll go play action with Young. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. 3rd down coming up. Now Young. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game. Still 1st down.
Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Young. He completes it to Marshall. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Panthers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Room to run past midfield. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Up until that run, this 1st half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Olave is the motion man. On 1st down, Carr. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Carr. Open man down the field. It's Olave. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week. After this, a fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Shaheed in motion. Carr now to throw on first down. This one on target to Olave.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throw left side. That's Johnson. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a...
And he's in. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Saints. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off first and 10. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Throwing on second down, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man complete to Johnson. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw, Young. That's taken in right side by Leggett. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Here's Young. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to the air. It's Young. A throw left side. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Saints offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Now, Carr. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. 2nd down, Carr. The left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1st down throw for Carr. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he's into the end zone. DeJuan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints are back to within 7. It's 28-21. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On 1st down is Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome to the Madden family for you and Greg. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. We saw a strong first half out of the Alabama man and former #1 selection, Bryce Young. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll motion over Thielen. On 1st and 10, here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. This one on target for Johnson. 3rd and a yard. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Give inside, it's Brooks. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle. 2nd and 7. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. A 2nd down throw for Young. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes, so can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So Chris Olave and the rest of the Saints offense getting ready for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Kamara. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it'll put you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. On the handoff, this is Brooks. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. He finds his big target, Leggett. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, and pick up the first down.
On 2nd down, Young. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now Young. And that is incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense and Chris Olave getting ready for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Carr working out of the gun. His pass taken in by Shaheed.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll look underneath here and find Kamara.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
It's a give now to Kamara. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Carr now to throw on 1st down. This one is caught by Moreau. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now, 2nd down throw from Carr. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Nice pickup here to the back. And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away,
he is in. Rashid Shaheed, touchdown Saints.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Saints have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Here's the pistol snap to Young. A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll motion over Thielen. From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Now fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Saints offense and receiver Rashid Shaheed set for their next drive. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Carr now on 2nd down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's the gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll run here. And he's going to have the Saints 1st down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football. Now whistles, play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Offense. Still 1st down.
Now Carr. A pass taken in by Miller.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Here's 3rd and 2. Play action now. It's Carr. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and None of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now Young. He'll get this into the hands of Thielen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And now the punting unit will come up. Important punt here in this tie game late. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Second down, Carr. Shaheed with the catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
Still 3rd down.
So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. To throw, it's Carr. And that is incomplete.
He had a shot there to take the lead with that big play. He's got an open receiver. He just needs to put it on him. And here in the 4th quarter, those critical plays mean that much more, and you just can't afford to miss open targets, especially downfield like that.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, Young. To the right side and corralled by Thielen. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Option. Still 1st down.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Tremble comes in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still 2nd down.
They'll run. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but it will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Saints offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll stick to the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. The tight end Moreau is in motion. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
On 1st and 10, Carr. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Now Carr. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 4th down, out comes the punter. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. His 5th catch of the afternoon, good for a 1st down.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course, but there's also an element of time and clock management. How fast do I want to score and give my opponent a chance to answer? So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A toss, and here's Brooks. Brooks, 1st down, and then some. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
The first back taken in this last year's draft, Mike, and down in Carolina, All the conversation surrounds, can we get more talented skill players around Bryce Young and see if he can become that quarterback of the future that they're all banking on. And with Jonathan Brooks, his production at Texas, 10 touchdowns on the ground last year. He's good in pass protection. He's elusive. He's explosive. He's everything you want in a modern-day NFL running back.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides. He can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now, on 2nd and long. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. The tight end Moreau is in motion. The left side into the hands of Olave. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Groupie now, on for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Young. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. To throw, Young. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Now a timeout for Carolina, and it's going to be their second. And the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. They send a receiver in motion left. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll motion over Thielen. On 2nd down, Young. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there, and we're likely down to a final snap. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. Here's Young to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Saints are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the Saints. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.